I am Michael, and I'm here to share my story about this amazing little technology that is making a big impact on lives. A few months ago, I came down with some crazy flu and cough. One day, I coughed so hard I busted up my ribs. The doctor said stay in bed, so I turned to Facebook for some help. The next few days, the delivery drivers became daily visitors. In one of those shipments, I received a Ziploc pouch with 2 round Band-Aids and a little guide. It said it would reduce pain. I took one look at it and tossed it aside. I spent a few more nights suffering with this cruddy cough and sleepless nights. My family said, "We have had enough." Mom took those little Band-Aids and followed the instructions. Voila! The pain was gone immediately. This started my quest to find out more. My search led to an inventor who was asked to be part of a think tank for the U.S. Department of Defense. The mission was to keep our Navy SEALs alive longer in a mini-sub program. No drugs, no stimulants, and no side effects nor adrenaline crashes. Hence the creation of the 2 little round patches. I was invited to a VIP red carpet event and discovered the technology is just like acupuncture without a needle. Placing these patch things on a certain pressure points of the body can help relieve pain like it did for me. And it's changing the way we think about prescription drugs. So how many people do you know suffer from low to no energy, sleeping problems, pain? Let me show you how these little patches can work physically on you and financially on your wallet.
At any rate, my story began back in 1969. I was aboard an aircraft carrier, North Atlantic Cruise, and it was a wooden deck carrier, the USS Wasp. And on the hangar deck, when you tie an aircraft down, you're supposed to take the chains and tie it underneath the aircraft and tie it down that way. Well, some untrained individual took the chain and tied it out across the walkway. And at night, they hollered general quarters and aboard an aircraft carrier. What happens is they turn the white lights out. The red lights come on, which you can see to do things with, but you're not seeing real clear. I'm in a full run when I hit them chains. Went down on both knees. Was on crutches for over 2 months. Corpsman didn't document it. Took 48 years to get VA to accept me, but I never quit. And anyways, my kneecaps are about 1.5 inches above my knees. Phil has a X-ray of that, so I'm telling you the truth. And I tell everybody, if you don't lie, if you don't believe me, you pay for the X-ray. I'll go anywhere and have it done for you. But anyway, pain every day for 51 years. Phil's helped me with some energy and some other things. So I trusted him, and he called me up, and he says, "Albert," he said, "I got something you need." He told me a little bit about it, and I said, "Well, I need the X39 because I know a little bit about the stem cells. I've looked at them and watched them for a long time. And I definitely need the pain patch." So what I done, I come in as silver, got 2 X39s, traded the third one in for 2 silver packs. And when it came in the afternoon, I waited till 7 o'clock to put one pain patch on one leg and one on the other. Well, I'm sitting in a lazy boy recliner, and my knees are about 3 inches apart, so the patches are pretty close together. And I sat there for 1 hour and 15 minutes. I didn't move the patches around or anything. I didn't know to do that. The X39, I knew where to put it, but the pain patch, I really didn't research it or anything. So anyways, 1 hour and 15 minutes later, pain's gone. Well, 51 years in pain, I'm sitting there. I don't believe it. I really don't believe it. So I sat there until 10 o'clock, still no pain. Well, I've been sleeping in the lazy boy for 1.5 years because I can't sleep on a flatbed with my wife. But at 10 o'clock, I said, well, I'm going to go in there and try to lay down on a flatbed because I ain't got any pain. So I went in there and laid down. I slept all night on the flatbed. Been sleeping on the flatbed ever since. And all I can say is I praise God and thank Phil for the patches. And I'm telling everybody about it, and I'm going to continue to do so. Back to you, Phil.